Mirror repeat is used for creating mirror symmetric designs. For example, if I were to draw a triangular path like that, and I were to select this path and go to Modify Mirror Repeat, then you'll see that it sort of creates a duplicate of my original shape mirrored along the vertical axis. And if I move my original, then the copy moves. If I double click on my original and change my anchors, then the reflected version changes accordingly. And by default, the line of reflection is the main vertical axis on the canvas, but you can change that by dragging these handles around. So these two handles are the control this red line of reflection, which then controls how the sort of the repeated version where it gets put, right? So, for example, if I wanted to use the horizontal axis as my line of reflection, then I would put these two handles on the horizontal axis. But you can put them wherever you need them to be. I could, for example, put one there and one there if I wanted to reflect like that. And so I'll often use this when I have some sort of repeated element in a design. So for example, I had a design recently where I had sort of a square and it needed to have a slot up on the top, and the slot also needed to be on the left side. So what I did was I took the slot and did Modify Mirror Repeat. By default, it's reflected along the vertical axis, but I didn't want that. I wanted it reflected along this diagonal. So I just moved the handle here so that the line of reflection is the diagonal. And now if I were to, make adjustments to that slot, then the reflected version will update accordingly. I'll often use mirror repeat for organic shapes, which are, commonly symmetric. So to make a leaf shape, for example, I would draw sort of half of a leaf, say like that. And now this half a leaf, I'll do Modify Mirror Repeat, and then I can see what the whole leaf looks like. And I can then double click on that and make any adjustments that I want to that curve, and then the mirrored one will update accordingly. I'll also often combine mirror repeat with other modifiers. So in this example, say that this is a petal and we want to make a whole flower, then I would do Modify Rotational Repeat, and then that will create sort of taking what we had, the petal shape, and creating copies around a central axis. This rotational repeat, maybe I'll change it to 5, so it's like that. And I can still go in and change my original curve and see what the whole design is going to look like. If I wanted to connect these, I would also stack on additionally a merge paths modifier, and then that will connect the close endpoints. I'll double click on that and just sort of make some modifications to I'm going to turn off snapping so that I have more precision in how I'm tweaking the curves. So there you go. You can see how you can create organic shapes by combining mirror repeat with other repeat operators. I find mirror repeat combining with rotational repeat to be a pretty powerful combination. A lot of things that you see, initially you'll look at this and you'll say, oh, it's got 5 rotational repetitions, but Additionally, if you look closely, it also has mirror symmetry. So in that case, combining mirror repeat with rotational repeat can be a really powerful combination.